Hi everybody and welcome back to Life K Squared. Now what I want to do today is share with you a piece of my equipment that I often use. It's something that I recently bought in Vietnam, and it's something that has really upped my game in regards to the cinematography level. And that piece of equipment is the DJI Mavic Pro. So what you're going to see in this video is the benefits of the DJI Mavic Pro, as well as some tips that I would like you to all use, and some of the shots that I've been able to take with it. Now, drones are actually illegal to fly in Vietnam without a permit. So I haven't really been able to fly it in Vietnam itself, but I've been able to take it to Bali, where I got some amazing footage of some of the scenery that is around in Bali area. Now, the DJI Pro shoots at 4K footage at 30 frames per second. This is great because it's high quality footage that looks absolutely crisp when you downgrade it back to a 1080p, which I usually do with all my videos when I put them up on YouTube. It also shoots at 1080p at 60 frames per second. So if I ever have wanted to maybe slow down some of the frame rates to make some of my footage slow motion, it has that capability because it has the 60 frames per second. However, what I found is that I really never do shoot it in 60 frames per second at 1080p because I never really have had the need to do any slow motion video. So for that reason, it's almost always on 4K at 30 frames per second, because I've always shot at a high altitude, meaning that whenever it's looking down, all these stuff that I'm taking the footage of actually looks kind of like it's going in slow motion already. I purchased this drone here in Vietnam. I purchased it just like this. This is all I got. Well, with the deal, I was able to get a ND filter as well, but this is the only piece of equipment that I got. I didn't want to get the DJI bag that came with this because it was $100 at the place that I was buying the drone, and that just seemed absolutely ridiculous to me. So what I did was I went on Lazada, which is kind of like Vietnam's Amazon, and I looked up some different DJI Pro cases that I could get. And so I was able to find this case, which fits the drone itself, the entire drone. And there's another case for the actual remote controller. So my remote controller fits. And there was another drone for the remote controller, which fits really well in there. It closes up. And these are shockproof and waterproof. So these two cases together cost me $5. Compared to the Mavic Pro case or the DJI bag that I would have got from the store that I bought the DJI Pro. One of the most important things that I've found when dealing with taking drone footage is the actual format that you're capturing the videos on. Now, when you go into the DJI Mavic Pro app, you can adjust the different types of formats that you are capturing these videos. The one that I like to use the most is called D-Cine-like. When you capture the footage in D-Cine-like, it's like you're capturing all the colors and all the images at their most raw form. That is great because that allows a lot of room to edit your footage after by adding LUTs, by adding different color grading, and that can all be done on Adobe Premiere Pro. So that's what really helps out my footages, that I capture in Cine-like, and then I put it on Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'm able to really make the colors pop because of the fact that I captured them all in their raw state, rather than having some of the pre-auto set color grading done already on the drone. So one of the things that I didn't really realize when I bought the drone was that the battery life of most drones themselves don't last more than 30 minutes. If you do have one that lasts more than 30 minutes, then you have a really good drone. So the battery life for the DJI Mavic Pro is around 27 minutes in total. So that means that by the time I get it up in the air, I've taken some footage, I've tried them again to make sure I get the footage right, almost half of my battery is done at that point. Alright everyone, so that's a little information about the drone that I bought, and a couple of tips on how you can properly use it in order to get the best footage out of that drone. It really is an amazing drone, even though DJI has come out with 2 more since I bought this one, but nonetheless, it's a fantastic drone. I'm super happy with the purchase. Now, what I want to do to kind of end this is to show you a video of some of the footage that I have taken so far. I have put all this footage up on Shutterstock so that if anyone wants to purchase it, just go to my link on Shutterstock, which I'll leave down below, and then from there you can go purchase whatever you would like to use for your own videos as well. So I hope you enjoy the footage, and thanks for watching Life K Squared.